G-Wolves just released the newest edition of their popular gaming mouse series, the Hati. This is the HTS Ace Edition Stardust open source. Oh yeah, you know what it is. We got something new. Let's go ahead and get into it. What's good with y'all? How y'all been? Hope you've been living good. It's your Kinfolk Dookie back again with Bang. Budgeted new gear reviews to help you get the best bang for your tech dollars. And today we're taking a look at this. Now, first off, when this came in the mail, I had no idea what it was. If I could give a little bit of a backstory, the G-Wolves account hit me up, I want to say a few months ago. I really do not remember the time. It was like, yo, we got something for you. I was like, all right, send it over. Heard nothing for a while. Then a package showed up at my door one day when I was expecting some other stuff, and boom, we have a new wireless gaming mouse. So they did send this over, but this isn't sponsored. They don't get to see it first, and we didn't agree on anything. They just wanted my honest opinion, and I'm gonna give it to y'all, man. It is one of those lightweight mice with the hexagon holes punched in it that has become so popular over the last few years. If you have any experience with previous G-Wolves mice, now I have a normal wired Hati that I can't prove if it's fake or not. If you go to G-Wolves on site, there was a distributor that was releasing fake mice. So I don't even know if the one that I had and did a review was fake. I know that this is direct from the source, and before I go too far trying to bury the lead, can we just talk about how beautiful this thing is before we go any further? Look at that, look at the color. You got a brilliant white mouse with this star-filled type of look on here. We'll get into it a little bit more, but this fits my setup perfectly. It looks like I got all of this stuff together with the intentions of putting it on my desk like that, and I didn't. This literally just came in the mail after I got all those other things set up. So before we go too far, let me go ahead and put the specs on the screen. This won't be a long-term user review because of one major fact that I'll address in the end. Out of the box, you get that usual G-Wolves presentation. You get a nice tin can that the mouse sits inside of the outside packaging. In that tin can, you get the mouse, of course. You get a blue braided cable. I'm a little disappointed that this is still USB micro. It really should be USB-C. It's a long and lightweight paracord that comes with it, and it also matches the color scheme with the blue here on the mouse. You also get some documentation and a bunch of other skates. Now I think I'm gonna save those for a different video where I try all the different configurations that you could put with this mouse, with the grips and the feet. So we'll save that for another time. The only lighting that's involved is this indicator light on the inside. You can kind of see it when it's charging, but when it comes to overall build quality, this is something that, I'm really impressed that something that could be so small and lightweight really feels solidly built. Now, I'm usually not the YouTuber that's gonna come and get a mouse and squeeze it and check for creaks. And the only time I notice any type of noise is if I really push down on the back part right here. I can't even get it now. There's not a lot of wobble or play with the left and right buttons when you click them. Now I've been focusing on ergonomic mice lately, but it was interesting to get back into using the ambidextrous, and I like the shape of this. That dip here on the side fits my thumb nicely to where it just slides right in perfectly. And honestly, for the shape of the mouse, it's not bad. It really is just this one major factor that's holding me back. Now I've been kind of weaving around it a little bit, but you guys could probably figure it out. What would be the main thing holding me back about this particular mouse? It's the actual size. It is just too small for me personally. I don't have the largest hands in the world, but I do have slightly big hands, and I just don't know if I can main this because of the overall size. I put it here next to the other wireless mice that I have in use, the wireless Model D and the Razer Viper. You can see how it is just dwarfed in size compared to those options. Now again, that's just for me personally. I don't want to hold you back if you're looking for a smaller mouse, whether you have smaller hands or you just like the feel of a smaller mouse, because it affects my playing style. With this particular mouse, I have to use more of a fingertip claw type of grip instead of a, palm style that I'm used to. It's not the biggest deal in the world because honestly, I've been playing with this for a couple of days now and still wrecking, still killing. But for me personally going forward, I think I would like to try the larger version of this exact same mouse wirelessly, because wirelessly it functions perfectly. I notice no lag, no delays, and when I actually press the button to an action happening on the screen. Also, real quick, before we go any further, I will be doing a video on this shortly. This is my budget gaming keyboard kit that I put together. So make sure you're subscribed and you hit that little bell notification so you can see the video on this when it drops. I promise you, you're gonna like it. I'm putting in that work for you. I'm trying to get back in the flow of things. I hope that you check it out and stay tuned. So to wrap it all up, how do I feel about the Hati S Ace Edition, the Stardust open source? I mean, I'm really conflicted. I'm probably gonna use this on my gaming PC for a while, which will make it my daily driver gaming mouse. And maybe when I do that second video about the skates and the grips and find the perfect combination for me going forward, I'll come back and let you know. So again, let me know if you have any questions, comments, anything you want to see me put this up against head to head. You guys let me know, man. I love it when you guys get active in the comments. I'm gonna get up out of here. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and never forget to holla at your boy.